shit. It didn't go great, but it didn't go horribly. Oh no. You can't stop me! Yeah! Hey there, this is Nerd Guy, and today I'm going to be watching Game of Thrones. Okay, here we go. Waves crashing against the rocky shore. Dragonstone. Oh shit, they're going right for Jon coming here? Okay. Just jumping right into it. I love it.
Bastard of Winterfell.
Why do you have to...
Dwarf of Casterly Rock.
Aww, that's
We
awesome.
lost each other atop the wall. You were pissing off the edge, if I remember right.
He was.
Picked up some scars along the road. It's been a long road, but we're both still here.
True that.
If you wouldn't mind handing over your weapons.
Trust is still kind of a new thing. Okay, okay. Jon, you are putting an awful lot of trust into a stranger. I mean, I know as an audience we know he's cool, but... or she's cool, but, you know. He's taking quite a risk.
Stark men don't fare well when they travel south. True.
That is
But
true.
I'm not a Stark.
Oh, shit. Well, that's quite the introduction to the dragons. Jon's like, are you guys fucking kidding me?
I'd say you get used to them. But you never really do.
Oh, shit.
Come.
It's always nice to
mother's
see
waiting
Jon
for you.
in like total amazement. Is that a word? Amazement? I just really don't like you. I don't know why you're still here.
You begged us to summon the king in the north. Don't you want to see him again?
I will return, dear Spider. One last time.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country.
What
Just
does...
like you.
What does the... What? Ah! What are you? Oh shit. This is it.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea,
Oh, this
the
title.
Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
This is Jon Snow. He's king in the north.
You know, it's a short title.
Thank you for traveling so far, my lord. I hope the seas weren't too rough.
The winds were kind, your grace.
Apologies. I have a flea-bottom accent, I know. But Jon Snow is king in the north, your grace. He's not a lord.
Forgive me.
Your Grace, this is Sir Davos Seaworth.
Forgive me, Sir Davos. I never did receive a formal education, but I could have sworn I read the last king in the north was Torrhen Stark, who bent the knee to my ancestor Aegon Targaryen. In exchange for his life, and the lives of the Northmen, Torrhen Stark swore fealty to House Targaryen in perpetuity. Or do I have my facts wrong?
I wasn't there, your grace.
Well,
No.
I mean...
Of course not. But still, an oath is an oath.
We're children playing at a game, screaming that the rules aren't fair.
You told me you liked this man.
I do.
In the time since he's met me, he's refused to call me queen, he's refused to bow, and now he's calling me a child.
I believe he's calling all of us children. Figure of speech.
Your grace, everyone you know will die before winter's over if we don't defeat the enemy to the north.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
I'm not your enemy.
This is not going.
The dead are the enemy.
The dead.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Is that another figure of speech?
The army of the dead is on the march.
The army of the dead.
You don't know me well, my lord, but do you think I'm a liar or a madman?
No, I don't think you're either of those things.
The army of the dead is real. The White Walkers are real. The Night King is real. I've seen them. If they get past the wall and we're squabbling amongst ourselves, we're finished.
He's right. Come on.
I was born at Dragonstone. Not that I can remember it. We fled before Robert's assassins could find us. Robert was your father's best friend, no? I wonder if your father knew his best friend sent assassins to murder a baby girl in her crib. Not that it matters now, of course. I spent my life in foreign lands. So many men have tried to kill me. I don't remember all their names. I have been sold like a brood mare. I've been shamed and betrayed, raped and defiled. Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen.
She
The world
is
hadn't seen
really
a dragon for
intimidating.
centuries until my children were born. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea. Any sea. They did for me. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
Okay, just a little. Just
We're rolling over a graveyard if we don't defeat the Night King.
for real.
The Lords of the North place their trust in me to lead them, and I will continue to do so as well as I can.
That's fair. It's also fair to point out that I'm the rightful queen of the Seven Kingdoms. By declaring yourself king of the northernmost kingdom, you are in open rebellion.
Can we? What's happening?
You must forgive my manners. You'll both be tired after your long journey. We'll have baths drawn for you and supper sent to your rooms. Idrisojin, Mararesh, Gachachan Mori, Timoriachek Fosman Fitihiri Mora.
Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
Well, it didn't go great, but it didn't go horribly. Oh no. No! This is such bullshit.
Look at them, cheering for Greyjoy.
There's so much anger. So much. I don't know what to do with it all.
My queen, please accept this gift on behalf of all of your loyal subjects in the Iron Islands.
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice.
If you have any advice at all, I would love to hear it. When we have an hour or two to speak as brothers. Advice? Does she like it gentle or rough?
Ooh, Jamie is gonna kill this motherfucker.
Not now. We'll talk later.
Oh my god. Poor Ilaria, poor Tiana.
I want you to know I understand.
No,
Even
no.
as you and I understand the fury that drives you. I thought about having him crush your daughter's skull. She's so beautiful. The thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg. No, it's just not right.
Oh, oh shit! That's fucked up.
Qyburn, he's the cleverest man I know. Clever enough to learn what poison you used to murder Marcella. The long goodbye, was that it?
The long farewell.
That's the one. How long does the poison take?
Difficult to say. Hours, days. It depends on the subject's constitution.
But death is certain.
Oh, yes. Quite certain.
Jesus Christ.
Your daughter will die here in this cell. And you will be here watching when she does. You'll be here the rest of your days. If you refuse to eat the force food down your throat, you will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust. All the while contemplating the choices you've made. Make sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
Cersei is like the most horrible person ever in the world, and like kudos to the actor, because wow, she's amazing, but like holy fuck. That's evil shit, man. Ew. They go from evil to gross. Stop.
Forgive me, Your Grace. The visitor from Bravos has arrived. Good. And we'll need fresh sheets for the bed. At once, Your Grace.
Did she really have her handmaidens cut their hair like she did? Because that's some weird shit.
The slave trade has entered a downturn, it's true.
From what I gather, she considers herself more of a revolutionary than a monarch. In your experience, how do bankers usually fare with revolutionaries? The Lannisters owe the Iron Man quite a lot of money, but Lannisters always pay their debts. To former slaves, or Dothraki, or dragons.
Cersei, you are so good, but fuck. It's beautiful.
I came down here to brood over my failure to predict the Greyjoy attack. You're making it difficult. You look a lot better brooding than I do. You make me feel like I'm failing at brooding over failing.
I'm a prisoner on this island.
I wouldn't say you're a prisoner on this island. You're free to walk the castle, the beaches, to go wherever you want.
Except my ship.
Except home.
He took my ship.
I wouldn't say we took your ship.
I'm not playing word games with you.
Aww.
The dead are coming for us all. How do I convince people who don't know me that an enemy they don't believe in is coming to kill them all?
Good question.
I know it's a good question. I'm looking for an answer.
It's like, thanks,
People's
but...
minds aren't made for problems that large. She protects people from monsters, just as you do. That's why she came here.
Gotta find some common
She's not
ground.
about to head north to fight an enemy she's never seen on the word of a man she doesn't know. After a single meeting? It's not a reasonable thing to ask.
I guess that's true.
So do you have anything reasonable to ask?
What do you mean?
Maybe you are a northern fool. I'm asking if there's something I can do to help you.
Dragon glass.
Yes, volcanic glass. But a wise man once said that you should never believe a thing simply because you want to believe it.
Which wise man said this?
I don't remember.
Are you trying to present your own statements as ancient wisdom?
I would never do that.
I would never do that.
You.
She's like,
The reason I believe
okay.
Jon Snow is because he's here.
All of his advisors would have told him not to come.
I would have told him not to come. And he's here anyway. You don't have to believe him. Let him mine the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. You didn't even know it was here.
Well, you got a nephew right there.
Brothers as well. People thought dragons were gone forever, but here they are. Perhaps we should all be examining what we think we know.
Exactly.
You've been talking to Tyrion.
Here's my hand. I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
Wow.
Thank you. So you believe me then about the Night King and the army of the dead?
You'd better get to work, Jon Snow.
It's so crazy to see them interact, but it's also just so frustrating. You'll come around, Daenerys. I know you will. Ew. Hey.
How much do we have?
4,000 bushels, my lady.
What does that mean?
For the current occupants of the castle, it's enough food for a year.
Are they covering those breastplates in leather?
No, my lady.
Shouldn't they be? Once the real cold comes?
They should indeed. Pardon me, my lady. Do that. Fasten their leather.
She really does know her shit.
I know Cersei better than anyone here. If you turn your back on her...
You don't know Cersei better than anyone here.
I only meant to say...
That the woman who murdered my mother, father, and brother is dangerous. Thank you for your wise counsel.
One of two things will happen.
Snaps. What? No way! Oh my gosh!
Hello, Sansa.
Bran's so different now, but it's just... Oh, it's so... I think I might cry again.
I can never be Lord of Winterfell. I can never be Lord of anything. I'm the Three-Eyed Raven.
I don't know what that means.
She's like, huh?
It's difficult to explain.
Try, please, for me.
It means I can see everything. Everything that's ever happened to everyone. Everything that's happening right now. It's all pieces now. Fragments. I need to learn to see better. When the long night comes again, I need to be ready.
That's not ominous at all.
Do you know all this?
The Three-Eyed Raven taught me. It was so beautiful that night. Snow falling. Just like now. And you were so beautiful. In your white wedding dress.
I have to go back inside, Bran.
I'll stay a bit longer.
He's like completely disassociated. It's strange. Oh no. I'm not ready to see. Oh, it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
So, this chamber is needed for the infectious, which you are no longer. Tarly,
Holy
I'd like to speak with you
shit,
in my
man.
study this evening.
Oh, fuck.
How bad is it?
I suppose I'll find out this evening.
He saved your life, man. That's incredible. But he didn't.
But you didn't. It's a meticulous, difficult procedure. Many maesters whose chains are heavy with healing links have attempted it and failed. But you succeeded. How?
I read the book and followed the instructions.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No pun intended.
That man is alive because of you.
Cersei believes my sole purpose in life is to destroy House Lannister. She will be ready.
Oh shit, are we oh! Oh my god!
No one has ever taken the Rock.
This is the first time we've ever seen Casterly
Lannister
Rock.
army is still the army my father built. Well-trained and well-provisioned. 10,000 men at least. They will see us coming.
Here we go. Grey Worm, please don't die. Please.
The fight up the walls will be hard. We will be at a disadvantage.
Damn.
Many men will die. Just as my father said they would. Interesting thing about my father. He built our house up from near ruin. He built our army. He built Casterly Rock as we know it. But he didn't build the sewers. That was beneath him. So he gave the job to the lowest person he could find. Me. That's right. I was low. Casterly Rock is an
That is awesome.
But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men, and I'll impregnate the bitch.
Badass.
And so it begins. They will face the bulk of the Lannister forces. They will be outnumbered. They will have less armor and fewer weapons.
They can do this.
But my sister's armies fight for her out of fear. The Unsullied will be fighting for something greater. They will be fighting for freedom and the person who gave it to them. They will be fighting for you. That is why they will triumph.
Damn. So they did it? No problems? That's rare. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh, what's gonna happen? What the fuck's going on? God damn it!
Where are they? Where are the rest of the Lannisters?
Fuck. I like how as soon as I said that's going way too easy, this shit happens. Oh wait, what? 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 They sent their army to Highgarden? That is fucked. God damn it!
And you took your army, your real army, and went to where they weren't.
As Robb Stark did to me at Whispering Wood.
It is a
There are
smart
always
plan.
Lessons and failures.
Yes. You must be very wise by now.
Father always said, slow learner.
What did he call it?
Widow's Wail.
Widow's Wail.
He really was a cunt, wasn't he? I did unspeakable things to protect my family.
Oh,
or
you-
watch them being done on my orders.
Are you gonna tell him?
I never lost a night's sleep over them. They were necessary.
I really, I'm hating this episode.
Will there be pain?
I'm loving it, but
No, I made sure of that.
That's good.
God Damn it. I'm so sick and tired. I am so sick and tired.
I'd hate to die like your son.
Oh.
Clawing at my neck, foam and bile spilling from my mouth, eyes blood red, skin purple. Must have been horrible for you, as a king's guard, as a father. It was horrible enough for me. A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended.
Damn.
I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
Go fuck yourself. I love that she got a final dig in before she left. Oh, so bittersweet. I'll miss you. What? What? That's how they end the fucking episode? What? What? Oogly dokily. That episode was filled with quite a medley of things. Seeing Jon and Daenerys meet for the very first time was, I think, very well done, actually. Both of them, they didn't just immediately, like, love each other and all that shit. They, as two very strong leaders, opposed each other, but also respected each other on very many different levels. Daenerys was super imposing. Like, she was scary as hell when she was walking up to Jon telling him, you know, don't fuck with me. I've had a lot of people fuck with me, and I've always come out on top. Even though it's not much of a step, Daenerys giving him the dragon glass and Daenerys letting him actually go is a pretty solid basis. That was insanely fucked up, what Cersei did to Ellaria and her daughter. Have no idea what's going to happen to Yara, but I'm sure it's not going to be good, and it just sucks to see all these strong characters in such shitty conditions. There's actually quite a bit of scenes with Cersei and Jaime this episode, and it just fucking sucked. A great character, yes. I hate her with all my being, though. Seeing Sansa and Bran reunite was really out of nowhere. At first it was really heartwarming and sweet, but once you realize he's got like no emotions anymore, it's actually kind of sad. I mean, he brings up the fact that Sansa was raped like it was nothing, and he really takes her by surprise with that shit. It was awesome seeing Sansa rule because she was fucking good at it, and I've been waiting for something like that for a long time. Can't believe Sam actually did cure Jorah. Like, that was pretty surprising, actually. I didn't really believe he'd be able to do it, and he did it very, very well. And I love the end scene with the Unsullied taking Casterly Rock and then the Lannister army taking Highgarden. The way that was all cut together with Tyrion explaining their battle plan made you think like, oh, they got this, it's totally no problem. And then they hit you with the twist that the Lannister army went a completely different direction, because they are not stupid, unfortunately. Seeing the Queen of Thorns have to go was really sad, but I love that she got her final digs in. Seeing the look on Jaime's face when he knew that she was the one to kill his son, that was pretty fucking satisfying, because he's fucking delusional. He's like, Cersei's not evil, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are you kidding me? It was a solid episode to continue the season with. Again, wasn't like super action-packed, but there were a lot of shifts in power in this episode, just like the last one. I'd rate it another 8 out of 10. It's just been pretty solid, good episodes this season. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, I'm an excellent judge of character.
Yes, you are, Tyrion.
I loved her mother.